Hello, Ravi. Are you there? You are on mute.
How are you, Sangeeta?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Hi. So, did you see the list that I
Yeah.
had sent?
What you sent across to me, the 10 different profiles which can be justified
Yeah.
with the experience with what I've been gained in last 33 years of period. I saw
Yeah.
that. Yeah, yeah.
So, are you okay with all
Except
those profiles?
for one, which talks about like vendor management and procurement, where I was not being directly involved, but the team was reporting to me. Though
Okay.
I have the fair idea about the entire procurement as well as storage, handling and logistics, all those, because I handled it almost for 10 years.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
with that, I'll definitely, as a strategic leader, I'll able to like guide and do and give the guidance also in this regard. So that's why I've been confident about it. So
Yeah. Okay. So, what happens is, suppose there is a profile, like these kind of profile. So, roughly, what will happen is, I'll form those kind of ideas, right?
okay,
And the profile that you had given me, your CV,
okay,
like you can just replace
yeah,
with those ideas there.
okay,
So
okay,
what I am proposing is what people are looking nowadays. These people, the recruiting managers, they actually go through the CVs like that only. They just scroll and then that's it.
yeah,
So, of course, your the number of years and the extensive experience that you have, all those matter. I would roughly do an outcome based CV, right?
yeah,
And I'll send those in Word files. So
okay.
10 of them I'll create shortly, and I'll send that so that you can like wherever it will be
I
my
can
idea of.
and do any corrections or changes or anything to be done. I can
Yeah.
discuss with you in that regard.
No, you can change yourself because it is your resume after all. So
Yeah,
you know the exact number. Suppose I put, according to me, it
yeah,
is say 60,000, but
okay,
actually it is like say 80,000. You can make that change.
yeah.
And if I say, suppose it is say 15%, you can say 20%. So
Any
that
objective
kind of,
proof, any objective proof which you are putting as testimony.
yeah,
Okay.
not testimonial actually. In your profile section, no, it is based on all that you have done, but
Yeah.
I will put a number to it.
Understood. Yeah.
Yeah. So because people would love to see outcome based profile.
Yeah.
So that is what I'll do, because your experience can't be changed, no, in any case.
Very true.
But it will be just a little, as you are saying, that in this procurement, you have this kind of experience. That will be there. For two, three things, you will have major experience, all your experience, or you love doing all those profiles again and again.
Yeah.
But there will be side experiences which you don't have extensive experience of, but you can manage well.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. Like
Yeah.
in, if
Because
you,
the last role what I handled, which is not flexible packaging, it is
hmm,
all for me the totally different field. 32 years
yeah,
I was in food and beverage, water and brewery. But
yeah,
the German group, when they spoke to me for almost 1.5 hours, I should say that the group CEO of the Germany group, a 60 years old organization, he felt
uh,
that right, Ravi, the what are the answers you have given, you nailed down very clearly what I expected. And I think you are the right choice for the India and Asia operations. Hence, I like to, I know that you are not from this field, but still, I prefer to take you as the CEO for this person, he told. Then they called me to Switzerland and Germany for 1 month to know their business. Then I came back
oh,
and joined here. Yeah, that's why I joined in this organization. Unfortunately, what happened that the JV, because Indian partners and they had like a very conventional thought process. So they have not been very advanced in terms of system process and all. So they failed to make the financials.
Mm.
The Germany got upset because we had been recruited directly by the Germany operations. And when
Mm-hmm.
the JV got cancelled, we have been like neither on that sides. Finally,
Okay.
5 of the top management people resigned and came out.
Okay.
That's it
So
happened. Yeah.
you already have those kind of contacts, so it will not be even in LinkedIn or anywhere you apply, it will be a very straightforward resume. So you will get many opportunities. But what I suggest is you take the highest of that. No, if it is like if not CEO, then CEO position should be there.
Yeah.
So so all those positions, whatever you see, you can apply. Just a little bit of tweaking, no,
Yeah.
based on these profiles. So
Sure.
you have to make that. So I'll make
Yeah.
those 10 and I'll send you. Once you
Okay.
are done with it and you okay that, then we will do this cover letters, right?
Okay.
And once that cover letter is done, then we'll go for interviews. Unfortunately, because you didn't, your payment didn't come through the systems, the system is not allowing you to get through the thing.
So
But I think,
it came from my daughter's account because I don't use GPay or any
no,
of
no,
these UPIs. Is that's a problem or what it is?
no. The initial link that I had sent, which was saying it to be 15K,
Yeah.
that that link, that through that link only you had to come.
Okay, understood. Okay, since I came separately through you on private side, although like okay, understood.
Yeah. So it is not taking. So what I'll do is I'll send you another link which it is like 90 days writing alchemy and it just is 51 rupees.
Okay,
So if you can go through that, that is again you have to write. You know, every day it is just it gives a small assignment to you to just write. So that will also help you.
okay,
You'll it will give, but it will accept you as a customer.
okay,
Then might be that through that route you can take this course. You can reach to this course. That is
okay.
what I'm thinking. So I'll send you that link.
Yeah.
Just see. Yeah. And would you like extensive interview preparation or what?
In terms of interview part of it, I'll tell you one more thing is about my profile point of it that so far, except for one job, most of my
Hmm.
jobs are referrals. The people who knows me in this always when there is a position where they look for certain responsibilities and again risk factors are involved in that, always they refer my name to their organizations. So that's why almost every role where I was been like a referral. They used to call me and ex-colleagues or somebody used to call and say, "This Ravi, this is a profile for you. Can you take it up?" That's the way I joined. I hope only one company I went ahead with the interview. Otherwise, everything was like that. So, interview part of if you say this, I am so confident about in terms of
Wow.
how to negotiate in terms of interview, not a part with the salary part of it. I am a poor. I should admit here that I am a poor negotiator in terms of salary because I never run behind money. Because of that, what happens? Even though I know very well that for the particular role, I used to demand this is the package as per the market.
Mhm.
Still, what I
Mm.
used to say into this, okay, I'm ready to accept it. The roles are been like gives me some more learning as well as it's really a good responsibility part of it. So that's why I try to shoulder it rather demanding for the salary part of it. So
Okay.
my friends used to say, "Why are you taking call like that?" But still, I say there's nothing wrong. I'm not running to gain money. I need only peace of mind. That's why I used to like. Otherwise, normally, I'm not a demanding guy in terms of package point of it.
Yeah, but nowadays, you know how the world runs, no?
Yeah, right.
So everybody looks at the package, how much package you are getting,
Yeah,
and they kind of decide their amount of respect for you
exactly.
along with that.
Yeah.
So, but I am not asking you to go for that completely, and it is a very good thing that you people have called you for their jobs. No?
Yes.
That is a great marketing thing.
Yeah.
And
Same time, I used to like learn from you in terms of how to marketing myself in terms of interview point of it. Any other like if I get quick ideas from you, definitely I'll take it up because learning is a big curve. You are not
yeah,
master in everything. Yeah.
yeah. So it is. It doesn't take it doesn't take much to just go and negotiate, because you only when they ask what is your expectation for salary,
Yeah.
invariably everybody asks whenever you go through. So in the cover letter section, what we will ask is, ask for an interview only, appointment appointment only with the top management.
Yeah.
So once that is done, you can also search through your circles and send those asking for an interview over phone also. So
Okay.
you have to send those your CVs along with that kind of cover letter, and
Okay.
over phone. If you know anybody, if you know the senior management, that is the biggest thing that you can do. Because people also come to this particular course of mine to learn how to network with people. But you know already that. So in future, if required, I can take your help also for people who I know very well, and
Yeah.
send to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is not a very this thing. You ask for an interview and go for. For me also, I have done all my career. I
Yeah.
have done that.
Yeah.
Asking for an interview and getting the job the same way.
Okay.
So when they ask you for the job package, you tell your last package is that, but you can say no. Nobody is going to see your salary receipt or something at this level. So you just say this. So this is what I am expecting. Only that.
Yeah.
If you are able to say that, then they will come to the negotiation table. Maybe they will reduce say 10%. They cannot reduce 50%. You know.
Very
So
true. That,
you have to accordingly tell your expectation. What is your expectation and why?
yeah.
Because you have all this experience. You can help them with strategy. You can help them with operation. You can help them with other things. So many other things also. Anyways, so this is all that you have to say when
Yeah.
you go for negotiation. So that in terms of that, if they ask you certain questions, I'll prepare that list of questions also if you
Sure. Yeah.
want. So that is what we will do.
Yeah.
Ask me any question if you have anything in mind.
Yeah, it's
So,
basically like in terms of your context of the industries related to my profile point of it, would you
mm.
be in a position to like help or find knowing this there is an openings suits my profile where you are able to refer something like that? Do you have that type of portfolio with you? How as a consultant?
so yeah. So my thing will be the LinkedIn mostly,
Okay,
right?
okay,
And in the LinkedIn, um, say your profile is already there.
yes,
So what I can do is we can arrange meetings.
that's okay. Yeah,
Yeah. So if it will be sufficient if you can send.
yeah,
But suppose there is some hiccup, then we can try and get to the senior management in terms of something. No, we can create a situation where I can suggest that there is this candidate who will be highly beneficial for you, and we can arrange that kind of thing. I don't think that it will be required, but still we can do that.
yeah. See,
Right?
idea is that basically like sometime because the moment if I get a link to the senior management to talk and negotiate or something like that, definitely I'll be able to convince that confidence level is there with me. And the only thing is that which profile when you have this better idea about the profile what you're looking for and which company what they are going to offer and all that it will
Hmm.
makes my job little bit easier in terms of talking to them Because definitely, I'm going to talk only the truth. Very simple. In terms of the interview, my answer will be straightforward. And wherever I feel that I'm not able to answer straightforward, I say this. At this moment, I may not know, but I'll learn to know. I'll come back to you by looking into it. That's my answer for them. Yeah, I never say no. I never say that I don't know also. I always say
Yeah.
this. I learn and come back. That's my answer used to be. So I'll tell them very clearly. So wherever the answer is being known, I very strongly, at the same time, very convincingly, I give my answers to them so that they are all been also been impressed as well as they are also been convinced. So that's where I approach the team. So only thing is, it's a question of like getting the contacts.
The
Normally, what
contact.
my character is that normal. I don't go and because many times when the people are approaching me for a job, I used to help them. I don't go and like tell them say this one. I need a job. Can you help me out?
No, no, no. That will not be the approach.
Yeah.
The approach will be how you will be helpful to them.
That is exactly. That's the reason that. But I hope this platform, which why I've been I can came to you and contact you also. This when you said yes, can we talk? Immediately I said yes because that is a way I want to change and do that one because how I will able to help you the growth of your organization and how I can grow along with your organization. So this is a mutually understanding point of it where I can join, we can join together. That's the way I like try to explain them what is the benefit they can get out of me for the even monetarily what they are going to pay, out of which how much benefit they are going to get back to them also that the double, triple, whatever it is there, that I let them to understand that.
Yeah. So in the cover letter, actually, we will mention that
Yeah,
asking for the interviews,
sure.
right? So it will be at the top level.
Yeah,
And top level people, naturally, they look for references like this. They don't source their candidates from the formal sources.
yes,
They depend on the sources which are reaching out to them
yeah,
in this case. So please do know that it is not that they will be like for myself also when these people know the Naukri people they were approaching me
yeah,
saying that ma'am at your level there will be no kind of advertisement or something. It will
mm,
be like formal. It will be like arrangement of this interview sessions if
okay.
you want. So that is the process actually. So
Yeah,
we'll try and send your resume to as many people as possible
sure.
asking for an interview. Right? Yeah. So
What is your
that's the
background? What is your background actually? I didn't ask you at all because I used to follow you in the LinkedIn, going through your all your articles. Again,
okay.
what you're writing,
Thank you.
read. Because actually, my other part is that I used to do a lot of motivational classes. I do counseling. I do because second, this is basically for the adolescents as well as for the married couples, even the kids also, as well as in the organization also. Wherever I feel that there is downtrend happens in any department or any individuals, I used to be
Mm,
to do the counseling as well as understanding that.
mm.
So I used to do all these. So that's my hobby for last almost 30 years.
Yeah. So for me, it is a consultancy.
Yeah.
uh, Professionally, I am engaged with an RBI recognized institution where I do consultancy, support them with financial inclusion.
Okay.
Financial inclusion is not only just getting loans or opening back bank accounts. It is much more than that. So right now the hot topics are ESG, related to ESG.
Yeah.
So I am trying to help this. This is an association of
Okay.
microfinance institutions as well. So these institutions actually
Social governance,
go. Sorry.
environmental social governance.
Yeah.
ESG.
So they have a rating and grading system.
Okay.
The higher the rating, they will get better funds.
Yeah.
So now the new thing is they have to have this ESG rating as well. But
Okay.
they do not understand. Although microfinance means 12 social the social development goals, no, they already do 12 social development goals, 8 environment goals,
Also,
and 8 governance goals. But they do not know that they are doing already
okay.
because they do not capture data that way. They only capture this business data. So I am trying to help them
Yeah.
do develop capture this data and have a rating. So that is what I'm doing. In
Okay.
my private space, actually, I have been uh, intuitively a person who was helping people to enhance their
Okay.
confidence about what they are doing. Many people have this idea that they are doing nothing or they are doing a small thing.
Yeah.
So I have observed that when I say that you are doing this plus 10 another other things, as you said, no, I was not doing this thing, I organize, I just that team reported. But when the team reports, unless you know, how can you supervise them, right?
Very true.
So that way I used to help. So I thought I'll help people this way. And my major thing is to help people out come out of this stagnation.
Okay.
Why they get stagnated is because of very trivial issues. So, uh, suppose they are like you. No, I should warn you also.
Sure.
You are focused on work, but you are not focused on the visibility of yours. Like people know you, but that has to be much more, right? That has to be
Yeah.
much more. Because by being visible, you will help lot more people as to what you are doing.
Yeah.
When people know what you are doing, they will be able to take much more help from you, right?
Yes. I never.
That way, if you take,
I never marketed me products.
huh,
Yes.
yeah, that marketing is saying, I do this, I do that, not that way. It is to help people help people to know that you
Yeah.
exist and you can help them with 10,000 things,
Yeah.
right? So um, that has been the idea with me since long. So
Yeah.
that is why I have started this coaching thing,
Okay.
helping people.
Yeah. Okay.
And I was doing without any money. But the mentor that I have in this thing, he says this is an energy exchange, and when people pay, they pay attention. You know,
Yeah.
actually, I have tried helping people like that, but they do not come when I call them for a call or like this.
Okay.
They do not send their resume. When send them some suggestion, the way I sent you.
Yeah.
If they give me the feedback that these are the openings they will be interested in, how can I help? How can I go for
Quite
it?
obvious.
And there are some other habitual thing also, like suppose they are not very timely, not they are not good at time management, they are not they procrastinate a lot, then those are the habits that will go when you are no very systematic towards something like your own job search or something. So I actually help people to come out of that stagnation. It is a 90 days
Okay.
course, and
Okay.
the every week Saturdays and Wednesdays at 9:30 I do this call and explain to people about whatever question they have. I also have a systematic thing, but it changes,
Great.
no? It cannot be like what I teach. It has to be
Understood.
based on what is your requirement. So, but
Yeah.
uh, many people do not know what to expect. So that is why I have kind of put some 10 things in each of the week's call, no? So that
Yeah.
I'll start with say two, three,
I,
then people will.
right, this group call, you mentioned clearly that what is the agenda of this group and all those. But I also seen
Hmm,
this in the elite leaders group. There is even investment type of things. The ads have been coming up in that.
yeah. Yes, yes. So whatever is this thing. See, there are very small things, small things people don't take care of. Like suppose you have done uh, something this week, there has to be some kind of record of you have already done that.
Yeah.
That record they do not. So I call that as a performance tracker. And if people don't keep a record, it's very small thing, no? According to your KPI, you develop just an Excel sheet, and based on whatever you have done under which head, you just maintain that so that your time recording also is there. And in future, you can see, analyze your involvement, and based on that, how much time you have spent on which
Yeah.
head, it will take you there. So I start with that small thing, and also mm, things like this only, how to find out your strength.
Yeah.
And one major thing is, say suppose you have three skills, 5 years of experience, five areas where you have contributed. If you take this, then this becomes like say thousands of cases, like thousands of combinations. But how many stories you know about yourself? So that is what also
Yeah.
I kind of develop, so that you remember your all your contribution, and that itself becomes part of the interview. No,
Yeah. Very true.
when in an interview they will ask a question, but it is your skill to take them in the
Yeah.
direction you wish. No,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. The first
so if you,
question will be, can you tell me about yourself? That's what the first thing will happen. Can you brief about yourself?
yeah, yeah,
So that
then
you have to utilize it very short and script. The same time seeking their attention towards asking more questions, knowing you better about the way. So that's where I understood, because that's the particular part, the particular question which they raise is a tool for you to like expose yourself in a better way.
yeah. And any opening, if the candidate fits 40%, then he is a fit candidate for that.
Okay,
Nobody fits for 100%. You come from different background. Do you
very
do you prepare yourself according to them? Anybody? No. It
mhm.
is just 40% of fitment actually happens in the
Yeah,
initial stage. But when you bring your experience into this, they will see that actually you fit their bill uh, with your stories, like
very
your achievements. And those are very interesting. So you have to create stories rather than saying, I did this, I did that. You can just say, this was the challenge, and I had a 20% experience or 30% experience, and so according from that, I approached this challenge this manner, and I achieved this. If you are able to say this, so for that you need to be prepared, because you have to remember also those stories.
very true.
So yeah,
That's right.
so that is how I have been succeeding all my career,
Great.
saying only stories. Right now, what for the last 8 years, I am working in this organization. This is, as I told you, RBI recognized. We have to send regular monitoring reports to RBI on
Okay.
microfinance institutions. Based
Okay.
on that, their regulations keep changing.
Okay.
I didn't have any experience of this kind of work before that.
Very true.
So
Okay.
how did I got into this? Because because I told them that this is my idea of microfinance. I had a very basic. So when I tell you microfinance, whatever you understand, that can be a story. It
Very
need not be a perfect story. It is a perception. So I told them about this. I know nothing about microfinance, but I understand that microfinance has to be this, and they should be doing this. They were saying they do not do this. Then I told them that is a mistake they are committing. They will not be there unless they do this. So that was a challenge I gave them. So you can have those kind of
3 years.
challenges.
3 years I was working with the principles of microfinance.
Yeah. Okay.
Water,
Which company?
Water Health International. It was a company used to work along with the World Bank and IM
Yeah.
also. So you know IFCA.
Mm-hmm.
So along with that, and we used to use the MP-led and MLA-led funds for providing
Mm.
the clean and safe drinking water in the villages,
Oh, yeah.
converting pond water into drinking water, meeting the
Mm.
IS 10,083 of the standards.
Okay.
So for that potable water standards. So for
Yeah.
that, I used to work with along with the World Bank and other investors and everyone. There, what will
Mm.
happen? That we used to make the plant in the village using the partnership with the World Bank, our own finance, micro, and as well as the MP-led or MLA funds. So there will be a locking
Mm.
period. We used to sell the water for
Mm.
3 rupees, 20 liters for 3 rupees. We used to sell the coupon first,
Okay.
monthly coupons. And the money has been already received. Then the people, what they do, they surrender the coupon and get the water.
Mm.
So the
Okay.
amount of coupon what we are getting into this, that will be in like a cost. So every month, amount what is
Mm.
getting collected, that will be used for
Mm.
the operational expenditures as well as to
Mm.
pay back to the World Bank also. And after the period of say 3 to 5 years or 7 years locking period, the moment the loan
Mm.
is being completed, we have
Mm.
been maintenance is with us. AMC annual maintenance contracts will be with the company. Operation
Mm.
will be given to the local villages itself.
Okay.
So that
Okay.
profit what they used to get that will be used for the infrastructure development of the villages. And
Oh,
also
great.
operations, what we used to do, we used to like interview and select the fitter people like an IT holders or the 10th class people who are there in the from the villages. We used to give training and give them the job to operate the plant itself. So that's the way we operated, and the money collections all happens, everyday collections of money, and that
Wow.
finally goes into the bigger amount part of it. So I did
Great.
around 600 plants all across.
Yeah. Yeah. Great. Okay, then Ravi,
Yeah,
this is what I had to say,
yeah, okay,
and so we'll meet next Saturday.
sure,
Um, Before that, all this will go,
yeah.
and I would also invite you to. But you are in Facebook. Are you there?
I'm in.
No.
Yes, I'm in Facebook.
Okay. But I'll find out a way how you can uh, get into there. But this is basically the Saturday session where actually systematically I do all this thing. Right now, I'm in this session. I'm not doing anything systematically according to that. I just started for you. I have just
Yeah,
started because I had to give you this introduction, right?
yeah,
So the next Saturday we will have. I'll beforehand I'll send
yeah,
what all we'll discuss,
yeah.
and
We'll
this
do that.
is the way to go. Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you. In the meanwhile,
yeah,
I'll just ask you to keep in touch with all those contacts that you have, right?
definitely. Yeah, yeah. I'm in
All
touch.
those companies you
I
have
keep
to you have.
talking to my friends and the colleagues as well as my senior management people who are all there.
Hmm,
I used to say hello to them, and I also send the good morning messages to them. Actually, I used to send the motivational messages daily.
hmm.
I make
And
motivational
the
quotes.
companies that you have worked with,
Yeah.
company, all those senior management, any one contact person will do at the senior management.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll keep you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keep a list ready,
Sure.
right?
Yeah, I'll do.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Take care. Yeah.